From Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. We've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And getting the start for Baltimore, Jose Soriano.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opt. Guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
To the right side, Diaz takes it himself. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
Foul ball there. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Yep, that ball went out.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And gone out to the deepest part of the field. A solo shot. And the White Sox strike first. It's 1-0. One down. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Ball, that's in.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
This one in the air right field. And that is a foul ball. Just underway from Baltimore. Next pitch inside. And that's ball 3. On the ground to the left, Henderson. And saved. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Witt leads off first with one away. Now quick throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. The 2-1. Just missed. Quick toss to first. Witt dives back in safely. And that's the second disengagement now. Man at first, one away. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, look at the stop. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the White Sox.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Fouled off. He was late. One out. Runners at first and second. Inside and hit him. And now the bases are loaded.
Batting 6th, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
Ball, that's outside.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this. Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The 1-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
In danger of walking into tying run.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that
on the ground. Throws to Henderson. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill today, Mitch Keller.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Takes it in for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
First offering way inside, almost got him. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Now he steps out as time is granted. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Rips one to right. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Batting third, catcher Al Raleigh.
That one fouled off.
Nope.
Keller, 29 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. Strike on the inside corner. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's inside.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Chase Mydroff steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's down and away. Hauls it in, 1 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder Justin Crawford.
Going 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Luis Torrens, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count is 2-2. Man at second. And that one is lifted in the air. Low takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for Chicago, right fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Ball inside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that one ripped to left. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Miguel Andujar. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. swings over the top of that one.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In there, got him looking for the K.
Third baseman.
And now it's Alec Bohm.
Ball.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Andujar leads off first with one away. Check swing went around. 3 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's a rocket to right field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here in Baltimore, top half of the third inning, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That smash towards center. Mullins on the move. He's got it. One down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Murakami in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Foul ball there.
Ball 2.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Scott towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Up next for Chicago, left fielder Andy Pajes.
Quick move to first. Montgomery back in standing. Ground ball left side,
That ball's
and
foul.
that's just foul. Montgomery, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope. Ball 1. That's in. Ball 2.
This one in the air, center field. Mullins settles underneath it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, leading off Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman Yandy Diaz.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that's
At the ball.
downstairs and outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He muscles that one out of here. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 2-1. Cal Raleigh digs in now. Fly to left his first time. That one ripped but foul. And now the 0-1. Way inside. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a 1-2.
Nope. Inside. Ball 2.
2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and the count's full. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Ball 1.
Last two
Ball
pitches
2.
have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Foul ball.
That one not close. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Up the middle. My drop. Flips it. There's
He's
one.
out.
On to first.
Thanks, he's in.
Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Right
Josh
fielder,
Lowe, the next to hit for the Orioles. Caught looking his first time up. Andujar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, left field. And the inning is over. Back now at Oriole Park. Start of the 4th. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That missed by a lot. Ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really protecting with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And that one fouled off. White Sox down a run. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Up next for Chicago, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Stays alive. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Throws to Henderson. And their second double play of the day will end the 4th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Into center field, that'll fall for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Ball, that's out.
It's been tough fooling these hitters, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. One away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Westberg now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And it gets by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Next for the Orioles, left fielder, Victor Scott II.
And that misses.
Inside.
And that is ball one. Ripped, but it curls foul. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Two on, one out.
That's ball two.
No question about this one. It's out of here. He shoots one out to right. And they boost their lead. It 5-1. Tobias Myers on the pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty. Yandy Diaz now. Out towards right center field. Two away. So up next, Gunnar Henderson.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
Ball.
Myers, 27 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2016. That one to first, and he can't come up with it. Here's the tag, and he's out. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Luis Torrens. In the air on the infield, Diaz under it, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
One gone, runner at first. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered here in this one. Now a quick throw to first.
No,
and he's
in
back
there.
in safely.
All one.
Quick toss to first.
No,
and he's
in.
back in safely. And that's disengagement number 2. Here's a 2-0. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Man at second. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Going. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-3. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got
Coming out for the Orioles, Luke Little.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Now here is Munetaka Murakami.
That's out.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. One out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the 5th. Just missed. Little checks the runner.
No,
Witt
he's in
back
there.
in on the dive. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swung on. Broken back grounder to third. On the run, throw to first. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single. So up next for Chicago, Andy Pajes. He's 0 for 1. Oh, that plunked him.
He's got
And
first.
that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
For the White Sox, first baseman Jonathan Aranda.
On the ground, 2 ball. Tosses to first, but they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Chase Maedroff getting ready. Hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Bit of strategy here. They issue the intentional walk, and that'll set up a forced play at any base.
Next for the White Sox, center fielder Justin Crawford.
White Sox making a move for pinch hitter Lane Thomas. The grip. At bat in this game for him. Pete Fairbanks into the game.
Definitely a huge at bat in this game coming up right here, but with 2 outs, he's just got to focus on getting one batter, and this should be fun.
There's the strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Strike 2. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball inside. Ball 2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Three-two now. And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Payoff pitch. And that one ripped to left. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Baltimore, we head to the bottom of the 5th.
Really important time for a shutdown inning. The last thing they want to do is give up the runs they just scored. Man, that'll steal the momentum. They're hoping to make quick work of this half inning.
That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Miguel Andujar. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Orioles really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Ball 1.
Swing at a ground ball, and it gets by him.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here comes Alec Bohm.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Ball one.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Off the mark there. Ball 3. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here. Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And ball 1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Aranda under it. He's got it. And that's the inning. Back now at Oriole Park, all set for the top of the 6th. Luis Torrens steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Inside, ball 1.
And a count 1 and 2.
Ball 2.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Two on the way. Breaking ball misses down and away. Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over.
Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Colson Montgomery. Swings through that one for strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. The next pitch misses. Ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a ball evens the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. First and second, no outs, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses. 3-2 now. Payoff pitch. Base hit. And the tying run puts on the brakes at third base.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Ryan Helsley.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. That one's upstairs, ball one. That misses. And the count now 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run.
High fly ball, right field, low. In position. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Runner from third in to score. It's 5-5. So the sac fly ties the game. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. 1 for 3. Fouls away the first offering.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Fought off foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The 1-2.
Ball. That's inside.
First and third, one down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground, a second, might be two. Throws to Henderson, to Diaz. That's two. Well, we go bottom six. Now the left fielder, Victor Scott. New pitcher for the White Sox, Brooks Raley.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
In the air to left center. One up, one down.
Up next for the Orioles, first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Out towards right center field. Caglione makes a move towards the gap. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. Yeah, there's two away. Now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. He's already homered in this game.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Just off the inside edge. And that's ball 4.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
And a big swing and a miss. The Orioles with the go-ahead run at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the top of the 7th. Andy Pages steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Line drive, base hit right field. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands down.
Pitching change here. Caleb Thielbar.
Number 24.
And you know we're living in the launch angle era, but today feels like we're being treated to a throwback performance, talking about those ground ball numbers in this one.
Late with the swing there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that skips in the dirt. Runner on the go in the dirt. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Base hit into the outfield. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the seventh. So up next for Chicago, Chase Mydroff. And another ball. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Look out. That ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Fouled off left side. One on, nobody out. A run in here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Payoff pitch. Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Nope. Outside.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's a foul ball. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Oh, he gloves it, fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. Bottom of the 7th, so now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Miguel Andujar. White Sox going with a new arm, Jordan Leisure.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, right fielder, Josh Lowe.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Inside.
No, inside.
Ball one. The White Sox trying to hold a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fastball is outside.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. So next to hit for Baltimore, Alec Bohm. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. That clips the zone. 0-2. Caught him looking for the K. Back now at Oriole Park, stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Johnny DeLuca. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. On the ground to third. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Up next for Chicago, third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
That's ball 2.
Check swing. He went. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Tap to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now pitching.
Coming out for the Orioles, Scott Barlow.
Number 58, Scott Barlow.
Ball.
And now
Ball
2-0.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Low on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Good job to fight that one off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Cedric Mullins sends it out, and we have a tie ball game. It's 6-6. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Gets him to chase after that one.
A couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the two-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
In the air, right field. Caglione under it. Then there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Scott stands in here, takes ball 1 low. And it's even up. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Hey.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Ball 1.
That's a really good take.
Ball 2.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to short, could be 2. Witt to second.
Out.
What a double
he's
play
out.
that was. Inning over. Back here in Baltimore, we go to the 9th. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. And before the pitch, he steps off. Ryan Hudson takes over on the mound.
Number 60, Ryan Hudson.
That's ball 2. Aye.
The next
That's
offering
ball 3.
misses. And the count is 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with
Ball
it.
4.
And the go-ahead run is on
Up
base.
next for Chicago,
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
That one off the mark.
That's
Ball
intact.
1. And
That's
another
outside.
ball. That one
Inside,
misses.
ball
That's
3.
5 straight. That one is
Ball 4.
inside ball 4.
Perfect.
And
Up
I
next
mean,
for the White Sox,
oh, so
first
close.
baseman, Jonathan
And with 2
Alvarado.
outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. One runs in. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit. In to score from first. It's 8-6.
Up next for the White Sox,
Waste no time there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the...
now pitching
So the
for
closer
Orioles.
summoned from the bullpen, Edwin Diaz.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Diaz steps on the bag, finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So up
next
now for Chicago, Jack
right fielder,
Caglione.
Jack Caglione.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Got him. 2 down.
Up next for the White Sox, catcher Luis Perez.
And a foul ball. To the right side, and that one handled, and that's the inning. Back now at Oriole Park.
off for the Orioles.
Last chance for the home team. Gunnar Henderson, Abner Uribe gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 45, Abner Uribe.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a ball.
That one missing inside. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Pajes should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
Ball inside.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Time called. The 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the Orioles down to their final out. 2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Andujar, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Nope, outside. Hey.
They're down to their final strike.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. 2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, and this should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, Boog, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
As I sit in my b-boy stance with flip-flops and socks and sweatpants, I'm finna enhance your brain. Check it out. Once upon a time, not long ago, when the player from the point didn't have no flow. Hit me from a tennis shoe, walking to the store, caught up nigga slipping, but now I lay it to the flow just like Harvard. Cause I got the heat in my baby mama name now. Never bragging just to say not. Even when I was a younger lad, I learned my lesson. Never talk to strangers in the trap and answer questions.
The Pope and his folks got us under a scope, but for unknown reasons, cause we don't sell that you distribute. We don't contribute to your clandestine activity. My soliloquy may be hard for some to swallow, but so is Carl liver oil. You went behind my back like Ludo when he cut up all of oil. 2 things I hate, lies and thieves, they make my blood boil. But what constricted on my soul that they call wheels of steel.
take it. Cut that crow clean up, I did. But I did so not safely. Don't want no for no rain.
Yeah, we take no like stopped up commodes. Gotta collect call, they done locked up my folks. Low blow, hit me in the left ventral cold. We won't be able to ride out to 2004.
But not for long, cause we got a better serve. Trying to take your other people for your rims, hit the curve, for you swerving, bust your forehead. Go ahead, go ahead. More for me while you ride to the beat.
Drop like tears, like for fears. You know, shout, shout, let it all out just for my peers. And pupils who feel like it's time to unwind, like December 31st, 1999. Wheels of steel.
I never liked them. To your public safety brief, I never listened. To your blackmail of likes, I ignored them. Your curated playlist, I always hated what you like. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. To your false economy, I let the market decide. decide.
Are you listening now? Are you listening now? Are you listening now? Are you listening now?
My love, it used to move you. My love was always on your mind. Now you just look right through me, treat me like a ghost. So you don't need to tell me that you already let go of my love, my love. Cause I know I don't get you no more. You don't need me like you did before. Your hands, they're fine without me. Your lips don't care if I come back. I was your favorite flavor. When did I lose my taste? Funny how time can change us. I think you used to crave.